With both the Black Gate at Morannon and the pass through Cirith Ungol now in elven hands, the road into Mordor is wide open, and the lands of Sauron are ripe for the taking. I remember the military leadership of Gondor brushing aside our war plans, deeming it impossible to simply walk into Mordor. And this is why the sacrifice of men will be barely remembered, and the glory of the elves will be celebrated for ages to come. For we did not simply walk into Mordor, no. We marched, fought, bled and died to achieve this goal. And now the end of the war is finally in sight. With his main defences fallen, Sauron hurriedly scrambles whatever remains of his army to retaliate, but it is too late. For now my warriors join those of Haldir, Legolas, Rúmil and Orofin, and thousands of elves stand ready to deal the killing blow to the Dark Lord and his forces. Yrch, Estolad, Morigost, and the Dark Temple at Durthang will be next to fall into our hands. And not long after, the Grand Tower of Barad-dûr will fall, and with it, the last remnant of Sauron. Greetings my friends and welcome back for the 26th episode of our Lothlórien campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO. Now before we jump in, I have a quick announcement to make, which I'm sure most of you have already seen, but the poll for our next campaign is now live, so if you haven't voted yet, then go to the community tab on my YouTube channel. You should see the last poll there. Cast your vote. There's no real deadline because I am doing the poll relatively early, because as I've said a couple times, I'll be taking a small YouTube break when the Lothlórien campaign ends, but if I already do the poll now and I already have a decent sense of who the winner will be, I can already start preparations like making the thumbnail, writing the intro, etc, because the more time I have, in theory, the better the end product should be. I'll put it like that because it might still be crap, but at least I can not hide behind the fact that I didn't have enough time or anything like that. So, long story short, go to the community tab, cast your vote. I think the 5 options I have, because YouTube polls are limited to 5 options, which is why I had to leave out some factions. But you can vote for the Goblins of Moria, Bree-land and the Shire, Dol Amroth, Harad, and the Dwarves of Erebor. Those are your 5 options. Kind of went for some options that are pretty much all over Middle-earth. So, every person, and also different races, etc., every person should have at least one faction that they'd be like, okay, I really want to see Izzy play that. So by all means, go cast your vote. I'm very curious to see who will win. If I have to place a prediction right now, I'd say Goblins of Moria, but don't let that sway your decision-making in any way. I launched the poll a couple minutes ago. We're already at 30 votes. But I assume by the time this video goes up, we'll be closer to a couple hundred votes, I think. And we'll see, of course. Alright, anyway, where were we? Well, last episode, we did the one thing that was deemed very much impossible. We simply walked into Mordor. And I think in this episode, we're going to continue doing that. But before we do, we need to kind of weather the storm a little bit, because now, with us taking both Cirith Ungol and the Black Gate at Morannon, or now the Gate of Amdir, we have triggered 2 Doomstacks, one in the north, one in the south, and before I waltz in any further and take Durthang, Yrch, Estolad, move towards Barad-dûr eventually, I think we're going to wait out those 2 Doomstacks, let them kind of crash themselves upon our walls, and let that be the end of that, and that should see a sufficient opening. That doesn't mean we're not doing anything, because we do have the army of Rúmil and Orofin, the 2 March Wardens, who will be marching towards Rune, although this is all Mordor land, but the old Rune road towards Varfest. I also have these guys, which I want to move back to Tornarag. I know I said I wasn't going to train... Oh shit, those are Ents. No, the Ents need to go south. I know I said I wasn't going to train any more armies, but considering Mordor is also relatively strong in the north, I'm not 100% convinced yet I'll fight Mordor till the very bitter end. I would like to avoid that, but I guess as kind of a backup measure, I guess we can, still have our eyes open for a proper army. At the very least, I'll always train these Galathrim and Elven King units whenever possible, just because, they're so damn good, and I'd like to have a full army of them, but yeah, we'll see if that ends up happening. I could get an extra general, why not? I do have a spare general here. There are still some settlements that currently don't have any governors, so why not? Has Amon Lang got a governor? Yes. Achnot Jan? Yes. There we go. Edrakan does not have one. So Keberlandon, you can go chill over there. Right, I think we're at the end of our turn. I do expect the attack on Cirith Ungol to happen pretty much right away. The Gate of Amdir, I'm going to move... I'm kind of thinking, do I want to put the end? No, we're not going to put the ends there. I want to keep the ends fresh. What I have mostly is archers at the Black Gate, and that's the one thing I really need. The plan is to pretty much shoot all of them before they even reach the gate, let alone destroy the walls. And if they do try to get inside, then I still have plenty of Ivana's Chosen and Sentinels of Keren Amroth to deal the damage. Alright, Mordor, make your play. I know you're going to attack me. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I called it. Legolas the Undying, the Conqueror, being attacked by Radzag. They outnumber us 3-1, which is slightly worrisome, but they have Olokai, they have a couple of Black Uruks, and they have a whole lot of crap. So I'm not too concerned. Just kind of gonna be theory crafting a little bit on how we can best defend Cirith Ungol, but I think we'll be alright. Alright, let's save, let's jump in, and let's get rid of this first Doomstack. Alright, let's see here. So they're all coming in from this side. They got a ram, they got siege towers, which I don't think can actually be used. They got one other ram, and they got ladders. Actually, I do think with my ballista and my catapult, I could destroy both rams. I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh, they got 3 rams. I think I want to destroy the first ram in hopes of them pushing a whole lot more troops forward. Though the angle is a bit awkward. Let's just move you guys out of the way a little bit so I have some time to maneuver. I think this is my best angle, and I think my ballista is the best to take down the ram. If I put you behind, you should be able to fire over them. Catapult, I will put you here in case we create a mosh pit kind of at the bottom there. I'll place my archers on top. Actually, I want the Gervalig in the middle, but I don't want you to fire just yet. We're not going to waste our precious ammo on some mere goblin band. That seems a bit silly. Then I want my javelin throwers on the flanks here, but you two don't fire just yet. Ivana's Chosen, I kind of want you to hold the choke point, but it's a very... I'm going to already start, because it's a bit of an awkward angle. I can already have my troops firing. Fire on the ballista. Oh, the ram, sorry. You're a ballista, you fire on the ram. It's a bit of an awkward maneuvering that I need to be doing. Okay, we'll just have... No, wait. I want the big Ivana's Chosen unit in the middle. The other one's as backup. I want the sentinels. I do want a unit to be really guarding the tower, but I can't quite get my troops where needed. It seems my ballista will be wildly unsuccessful in taking down the ram. How inaccurate are you, mate? Oh, decent damage. I'm gonna put firebolts because we're not gonna be able to take it down all the way, but we might be able to light it on fire. I think we got one more good volley for us. Maither, you go there. Legolas. I think I want you kind of more to the edge there. This is going to be a dangerous battle. Light that shit on fire. Oh, come on. You're so inaccurate. Hit. 47. 72. Even though that didn't look close to being a hit. I think that was our last volley. That's actually not too bad because they're already sending in the others, so... That's not too bad. You stop fighting for a moment because there's going to be troops walking in front. Nah. Hold your fire. Switch to normal ammo. And fire at those Olokai when you can. It's fine. This is AGO. The gates are powerful. We should be able to hold out for a while. Wait for their main bulk to come close. And then we're going to fire away. I'm not sure if this is the best strategy, but it's a strategy. Wait for those Olokai. If we take down the Olokai and the Black Uruks, then everything else should really be easy. Emphasis on should. Alright, Hinadaur. Can you already fire? No. Elven King Bogard? No. No, don't stop there! Come closer! Ah, you bastards. You bastards. Look at them. Look at him. It's a real bastard right there. Come on, us. They're gonna wait until the gate is down. Oh, they're not as dumb as they look. Which is something I wish I could say about myself.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Yeah, watch them now storm in. I am still convinced that those towers, sorry, those ladders won't be able to do anything practical. Alright, who has the most range? You know that they really should be getting close to range now. Okay, fire on the Olokai. Those guys are coming in, but don't worry about them. Fire on the Olokai. Fire on the Olokai. And now it's the Gervaleg mostly. Because, as Anarian pointed out, they have 12 missile attack per arrow. So effectively 36 per shot. Which is also why they burn through their ammo so quickly, because they have a lot of ammo, but then they use 3 per shot. So it's not 12 as a whole. Okay, fire away. I don't want those Olokai to reach the front line. If they do, it's gonna be messy. Fire! Yikes. We should have already dealt some damage to their hit points, but the Gervaleg, their range is so short that by the time they are in range, they're in this awkward kind of angle. No, I'm gonna put you on fire at will now. But Gervaleg, if you can... Okay, wait a moment. I am actually prepared for this, because I have my Elder Council. I do have a catapult, but I'd rather not use them. They're a backup. In case the situation gets really messed. Oh, what the fuck was that move? Did you see that? They were like slow, and then suddenly they bursted forward. Ah, that's really bad. Okay, actually they're in a bit of a position that I should be able to fire behind us now. Oh, the Olokai are dropping. Good, so we did deal quite a lot of hit point damage. Good. The Javelin should also be helping out. Turn around. Fire behind you. You should be able to do that. All of you. Turn around. They're behind you. Why are you not firing? Ah, this is scuffed. You're on fire at will. Fire. It says you're firing, but you're not doing anything. Is this what I pay you for? God damn. That is incredibly annoying. Okay, some are firing now. A couple of the March Wardens. But I've lost some good Yvonne's Chosen because of this. Okay, why aren't you chucking your javelins? You don't even have to chuck them at the Olokai per se. There we go. Chuck. Okay, but I really need you guys to turn around and fire. Why aren't you doing it? You should be able to do it, right? I'm trying to get your angle. Yeah, I should be able to fire at like the edges. At the very least, I wish I could move them to like this edge of the wall. Okay. Well, making a mental note right now, if I have to do this battle ever again, I need to make sure that the front line is a bit further to the back, because then they should be able to fire it. I could pull my troops back, but it's going to cost me quite dearly. I don't want it to cost me. Then the Yvonne's Chosen are actually holding them back quite easily. So I don't know. You're not fighting at the front, you're not fighting at the back, you're not really doing anything. You're fired at will, but you're not really fighting at anyone. Okay. Just hit something. Alright, Legolas. I should be able to put you here. No. Replace the Elder Council. I mean, it's not looking bad, honestly, but it could be so much better if my archers are actually fighting. The true strength of the elves, and I'm not using it properly. Okay, wait, I saw the Uruk bodyguard there for a moment. Fire on the Black Uruks then. So we'll let them die if needed, to set up a second front a little bit further to the back. That's fine. Oops, didn't mean to pause there. I really need you. Okay, they're pushing beyond the edges now. Should be able to hit them. Look how many orcs there are. Oh man, game can barely handle it. Come on, turn around, you fools. All of you, turn around. Okay, I might have an idea. If I move my Gervaleg here... The thing is, if you want them to be on this edge, you need to fill up the first 4 lines, and then they'll be at the front. I might be able to do that and have my Gervaleg then in a decent fighting angle. I know the Uruk bodyguard is somewhere in here. If I just let loose on him, I should be able to just straight up kill the general. Which would be perfect. Gervaleg, the angle is perfect. One is fighting. I'm not sure what the hell that aim was. Come on, lads. Don't let me down. What are you doing? Okay, what if you fired at the Orc Archers? They're all the way at the front. No? Ah, this is so scuffed. Oh, I hate custom siege maps sometimes because it's just bad. Like, I have so much. Alright, Hinadaud, pull back. You're not going to be able to do anything. March Wardens, I still have hopes for you because some of you are fighting. I should be able to get so many hits off. Right, you move away as well. This is not working out. I should have moved them a whole lot earlier. I realise that now, but I kept holding out hope that they'd be able to do something practical. I'm not sure where the hell they're running off to. Oh, because they can't get off from this side. Ah, that's annoying. Right. Desperate times, desperate measures. I mean, it's not quite desperate. We are winning, but... I've got an idea. Move some troops around. I'm going to pull in one Yavanna's chosen unit just to get them busy. And then I'm going to do some crazy stuff. I learned this from the dwarves. They've let me in on some of their secrets. Let's put it to the test. This could be glorious. But why is only one catapult loading up? Come on. Nice! Very crispy. Crispy is actually the name of my Dungeons and Dragons character in my current campaign. Fun little tidbit there. His name is Crispy for obvious reasons. Don't await my command, just lob rocks towards the enemy. You guys as well, just fire at anything that breathes. Come on, just lob stuff, just do stuff. Don't understand why everything is such a pain. Just do stuff. I trust you to do something useful. This should see us even the odds quite a bit. Oh yeah, Hinadaud going. Come on, lob it. Lob that shit. Come on. Just pull the lever. Push that button, whatever it is that makes it fire. I hate catapult sometimes. Why won't you listen? You literally can't miss. Well, at least the Hinadaud are doing work. But the catapult, like straight up, you can't miss. There's a million orcs there. Just load up the damn thing. I'll do stop, make them fire at will, so they just pick their own target, but just do something. Now one of them is... Oh, I hate catapults sometimes. They could be so good, but it's all like... It just depends on kind of what mood they're in. They're kind of like women, you know. I'm kidding, that's a joke, that's a joke. Please don't crucify me. And then they don't do anything. Like, in all this time they've lobbed one rock, and it was super successful, that one hit, but it could have been so much more if they'd actually do something. Ah, this is frustrating me. Like, the angle is perfect. You cannot miss. You want to fight at the back line? Fight at the back. I don't care, just fire. No, Hinadaud, don't go in melee. I'll push him in a bit closer. I don't know if that makes a difference, though. They're just being dumb. Send in some troops to keep him busy. You guys are getting some shots off. Alright, finally the catapult's loading up again. Ah, there we go. Okay. Builder Council, pause. Might not be needed. Just... Phew, there we go. That's what I want to hear and see. Yes. I'll do that a couple more times, and this battle is over. The balance of power just went from like over here all the way to there with just one volley. Now you're loading. Yes, see, that's what I need to be seeing. We're shaving off like literal percentages right now. Going from 65 to 68. That's 3% of 3,000. You do the maths, but that's a lot. More. You know it, and it could have been so much easier as well, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm just happy you're fighting now. But if the Gervaleg and every other unit's just fighting when it was needed, then it'd be even better. If the capital would actually aim center mass. It's a shame we're losing the Avanis Chosen though, but they'll be the first ones to heal as well, so it's not that bad. Come on, more! Why are you just sitting there? Ooh. I wager that was pretty close to their general as well. This middle one's having a bit of a crisis. I'm not sure, they're like stuck on like one unit. There's like the one Yavanna's Chosen just holding them off indefinitely, which is amazing. That one lady is allowing our archers to just go ham and our catapults with little risk. I will remember you. I don't know your name, but I will remember you. If she lives, we can pretend that's Arathel. Holy shit, she's still alive. What the fuck? I've seen some crazy stuff. But there's a literal goddess of war right here. It's just keeping them off. They're like, don't worry lads, keep fighting. I'll keep them busy. I don't want to blow her up myself though, but I'm not going to stop fighting either. Well, I think I blew her up myself. Yikes. It's okay. She was actually, she had an explosive device rigged to herself that was ready to go off. And the enemy would overwhelm her. That's what happened. It wasn't the catapult. No, don't worry about it. I think it's literally just the Uruk bodyguard. Yep. Oh, right. They still have, what's that? Trash and... oh, look. Trash. This was a fun battle. It took a while to get going, but once we got rolling, it was pretty fun. And that's one Doomstack taken care of. 1, 2, go. No. Just... No. I say fire at will, but then you're gonna, like, aim for those guys, which is absolutely insane to do. Just fire on them. It says you're in range, Shibaboon. Siege equipment is fucking dumb. What are you doing? Just fire at them. Is it that hard? Am I really asking the impossible? There we go. Phew, catapult. What the fuck? Let's not do that, eh? Hold it. They just toasted one of their own troops. You absolute dummy. Welcome to the grind fest. Watch them break right away. Yep. They're pretty much done. No, just shoot the last of them. Finish this.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Hell to the air. I'm sure we'll find some surviving Yavanna's Chosen. They're merely wounded, not dead. Who's still standing? Hello, Elton John, where are you? No, seriously, who's still standing? They're all broken. Fighting to the death does not prevent the game or the battle from ending. So, there is still a unit in the fight. I have no idea which one that might be. There's probably like a unit just sitting somewhere just out of sight. Hello? Right, I guess we'll just finish them all then. Can't hide if they're all dead, eh? Okay. I'm just really gonna have to annihilate every single one of them. I mean, I'm not morally opposed to that. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Okay. Not sure what that was, but 15%. If we end it, I think it's going to be 12%. Nice. So that was actually really easy. Let's see. Yvonne's chosen 560. We healed 33 of them, so we got some of them back. That's some insane numbers right there. Catapult. It killed more than the catapult. Hinna Dower 880. Galadhrim 526. So even if they were being a little bit annoying and they still had ammo left, they still killed a lot of them. So yeah, major props. Good job. Even Legolas killing close to 200. Very, very nice result. Alright, that's one Doomstack taken care of. Now let us see if we can find the second one. Alright, that's one hell of a way to start this episode. Slaughtering 3.6k, I think it was, orcs. Very good, very good. Alright, the other Doomstack hasn't popped up yet. There's also Captain Korthak just chilling outside the Ash Mountains there. Not sure what he's up to. Okay, hang on a moment. Wait, there's no Doomstack. Oh, for some reason I thought they got a Doomstack. Unless they're hiding somewhere. Okay, well that's interesting. Because that just means I can start steamrolling. Interesting. Right, I think I want to take Durthang first, because that's where the Black Númenóreans are chilling. And if anything, I want to get rid of them as quickly as possible. First things first. Give me one of those woodland scouts. Just go sit here. And then the Ents can join that army. Wonderful. Mr. Celeborn. I'm gonna move you to the fort, so we can already claim that. You take the ballista. And then I want the full army to go. I could also take Yrch Estolad, of course. Or I could have Legolas take Yrch Estolad, actually. That's probably the smarter play. Or at the very least, I can have an army combined of some troops of Haldir's force with Legolas's force. Either way, Yrch Estolad is not a problem to take. The thing is, with Rumil covering my flank, Captain Korthak is a small army. I don't need to leave a big garrison at the gate of Amdir, not at all. Right, first things first. Let us take Durthang. With Lord Celeborn the Fearless and the Feared. What have you got? Lundush. And a bunch of Orc Defenders. Ah, it's a shame they don't have any like Temple Wards or Temple Marksmen. Temple Knights even. I want to kill some Black Númenóreans, but I guess we'll have to wait for another Nazgul to slay. Nothing crazy here. Black Uruks, 181 of them. That's a lot, but nothing we can't beat. And 200 Orc Defenders. That's nothing crazy either. The Ents alone could probably crush them. Anyway, this is actually not that good of a siege battle army because it has a lot of cavalry. But I'm not going to let that get to me. Because I have the Ents. And the Ents make up an entire infantry battalion on their own, so that's perfect. Alright, here we are. Knock knock. Black Númenóreans. I don't think these are functioning ballista towers, so once again it is a settlement kind of cursed by being a custom settlement. As it is significantly worse. Now I do complain about the lack of infantry in this army, but then again I also have Celeborn alone. Could take down pretty much entire factions. He's pretty much taken down Dol Guldur on his lonesome, so you know. It's not that bad. Him and the Ents, that's all you really need. Where are they positioning? Okay. I'm just gonna knock down the gate. Unless, you're gonna come face me? No, okay. Sometimes the enemy, they kinda just start acting up. Being all cool. That's not the case now. So take Durthang, take Yrch Estolad, and at that point we have severely hampered the recruitment capabilities of Mordor. Should put a pretty screeching halt to their recruitment, with the exception of Barad-dûr and some other settlements, but like Yrch Estolad and Durthang, as well as Cirith Ungol, Minas Morgul, Morannon. Ah yes, it's the kind of lineup where there's always one ballista guy dying, he gets replaced only to die again. Literally a meat grinder. And I wish I could tell them to stop, but there's no way of me pushing common sense into them. So yeah. just watch them die. Which is really unfortunate because I need that ballistic crew to stay somewhat healthy, but yeah, no, they want none of it. Absolute incredible scenes. Just please destroy the gate. It's just to see men lining up and dying into a nice, colourful palette of death. Thank you. Right, Ents. Do I dare send in the Ents alone just to kind of prove a point? Nah, let's send in Celeborn as well. Ents and Celeborn. Sounds like a comedy troupe. Celeborn and the Ents. It's time the orcs meet their end. Oh, Izzy, Lord of Puns. Please shut the fuck up. Charge, my tree boys! Charge! Take your time. That was a... Okay. It started off as a bit of a lame charge, but we're now kicking them in the cojones, so that's good. Alright, Celeborn. It's been a while since you've done some proper fighting. You yourself, that is. Hopefully you're not too rusty. The thing about the Ents is they have very high defense and a lot of hit points. So them taking down 1 hit point is already a bit of a... I don't want to use the word miracle, but it's already quite impressive. But then taking down 7 hit points, I think it is yeah. Straight up not going to happen. If you remember how tanky Celeborn is, the Ents are tankier. Unlike this guy. It's just weird, does he look huge? Compared to like how tall a unit is, it's kind of hard to compare. But I think this guy is actually a giant. Must be a Bjornling or something. They're trying to flank me, which is all kinds of annoying. Talking about Bjornlings, might as well send them in for the fear. That's the general right there, so he's close to death. Literally and figuratively. The Orc defenders are coming in, but yeah, they ain't defending against this. You might have Doomstacks, but my entire faction is a Doom faction. Alright, video, switch targets. Don't worry, the bear people are here. As the Ents continue to go ham. Oh, the Ents are getting tired. What? Shouldn't these Ents have pretty much infinite stamina? How does that even work? Oh no, I lost. I'm losing Ents. No. How does that work?
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
How does that work? I thought they'd be near impossible to kill. These Black Hooks aren't even that good. They're not armor piercing or anything. So I'm really not quite sure. Ah well. What's the point of getting Ents if you're not going to use them, right? Of course, there's a difference between using and losing, but if they can't win against some Black Hooks and they're not all they were poised to be, then I'd rather have Celeborn. It's just the fact that they're so few in numbers. There's only 10 of them, so they get surrounded, they take a lot of hits. Unlike the Celeborn unit, the Berio, they have lower defensive stats, but because there's so many of them, they don't get easily surrounded. Where are you going? There's none of them there. Watch Celeborn die. No, come on. Okay. I must admit, they put up more resistance than I thought they would. Do I get some Ents back? I don't think so. No. The Ents? No, fuck it, I don't know. I was kind of expecting more of them. I don't know. Leaving a bit of look at that. 20 deaths and 20 friendly fire. And that finally answers a question I've had for a while. I was always wondering if it's like this is composed, or this number is also composed of this number, or if you need to add them up. And there we go, we now have that answered. We've answered the question quite empirically by shooting our own ballistic crews, but this is the total number of casualties, and this is the number of that number which are due to friendly fire, which in this case is 100%. But yeah, there we go, we got most of them back anyway, so it does not matter. Boom. Nice. Temple wards, temple knights, temple marksmen. They've just lost their temple, so, you know. Make of that what you will. I will exterminate because I'm not going to linger here any longer than is needed. So get the artists to let's teach these people about culture and art and shit.
Elven warriors.
Okay.
Elves. Elven warriors.
I'm just kind of thinking here. I'm going to move an army out of the Gate of Amdir, comprising of most of my advanced chosen, most of my archers.
Yes, my lord.
Um,
Elves. My lord. For the light.
you go there. That should be more than enough of a garrison to hold. I will move them
Elves.
to this side of Yrch, Estolad. Bloop. You get lay siege over, please. Okay. You get one free ballista, a gift from Legolas.
Ready, elves.
Because there's also settlement here, and I kind of want Legolas to already push there soon-ish. But let that not slow me down. Humgrat. Humgrat. What do you have? Something crap. I can already tell it's something crap because there's 233 of it. No good unit has 233 of it. What have you got? Yep. Point proven. Save and let us kill some more.
Send them back to their underworld.
Oh look, it's actually one of those fancy settlements. Damn. I in my mind, it's still the shitty orc encampment. That's really annoying because that's actually kind of difficult to take down. Well, I've done it in the past, and I think the way I did it was using a ballista to take down not a gate but a part of the wall. Need to find a good. I think this section is the best. A section near a corner with no extra towers. Right, then again, they barely have any troops, so I might just be able to shoot all of them over the wall. We'll see, of course. Main men Haldir could probably do that. But no need to take unnecessary risks, of course. I need these troops to last me a while. Some of them will probably be shipped off to Barad-dûr later on. Let's just move the archers so that at least Haldir's unit already kind of get some pot shots off. Whilst the ballista moves to its position. Fire away. The angle isn't perfect, but hits are hits. Those are not hits. Right, let's pull you back a little bit further. Because they're coming closer so we can get a better angle instead. There we go. Is he already hiding in the town square? Aw, come on. You don't want to play? There we go, yes. He's taking the bait. I think he might just straight up run out. This is fun. I like these kind of strategic mastermind, but I mean, I say mastermind. It's not exactly difficult, but I always like maneuvering in these kind of games. That's always the most fun part. Getting your troops exactly where they need to be, stuff like that. Those towers will activate soon, but they should just be arrow towers, so it's not that bad. Ooh, this wall's going down quite fast. Changed color for a moment there. I'll put you a little bit closer because it seems you're missing some shots. We don't have that much ammo actually. Okay, they're gonna sit on the wall. Just fine by me. There we go. Should be all hits now. Let's see, we're close to half. If we still have over half our ammo, it's kind of close. I'm a little bit concerned. I think we'll just be able to get it. Oh. Who's fine? Did the towers also prioritize the unit with the highest range attack? Huh. I always thought they prioritized the unit that was closest, but I guess not. 83, 89, yeah, we should be fine. Should be Gucci. Let's send one of the horse boys.
We're through the enemy's walls, into the breach, and on to victory.
Okay, they're finding Haldir now, that's fine. Horse boys, you can go home. Not all the way. Where the fuck are you running? Just be quicker than the maulers. Don't let them set up shop. And then move around here. Wonderful. Take a couple shots, that's fine. Because we're in. Haha. Yes.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Let's go sit on the town square and see how they respond. Do they pull back to defend? Do they not do anything?
Our men are in command of the castle.
They do pull back to defend. Wonderful. Because that will put them in a easier to shoot position. And I can just kite them, annoy them. These kind of new settlements, or new settlement types, they kind of... I like it, because it makes me want to try out new methods, new strategies. I guess strategy is a big word. New ways of doing this. See, now they chase me off.
Our men no longer
At the same time, I could already be moving extra troops behind. I'm going to move Haldir behind now. Yes, it's going exactly as planned. Ah, wonderful. Get some free shots off. I thought they'd keep chasing me, or now push back to the wall, but they're not doing that. They're sitting on the town square. Peculiar. Quite peculiar. Here come the halberds. And now I'm in. So I can move Haldir. Where the hell do you come from? You were still there? What? Is it chasing me? Nope. Alright, battle is mine. I've officially already won. Yo, what the fuck? How did all these horses die? Because there was 3 guys? I really hate how the AI has like deceiving the option to split up their forces. That halberd is all the way from here. Like, they hold like half the city. That's so annoying when they do that. You shouldn't be able to split up a unit like that. I mean, in real life it's possible, yes, but I can't do that. I don't have that power.
Slain the enemy general.
I haven't even touched him.
Him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Just the halberds. And whilst their armor is a little bit thicker than that of the maulers, oh, they should not have too much trouble with them.
Our men no longer command the castle.
Yep. The annoying part is that they're so spread out. It's the one thing making it somewhat difficult. There we go, they're getting a bit closer together now. Keep it up. Keep it up. 8, 7, 5.
Behold how our
none.
foe runs.
33 casualties, I can live with that. That is nothing. Alright, now we've taken Yrch, Estolad and Durthang, so, I mean, really, they shouldn't be able to pump out any big armies anymore. And I guess next objective really is Barad-dûr itself. Wonderful. Boom. My March Warden Haldir the Gatekeeper. That's probably the longest title I've ever seen in this game. Oh, right, that was an objective. Completely forgot about that. Is that 3 ents? I had to wait for ents such a long time, and now I have so many ents I don't even know where to put them. I guess I'll put them here and they can repopulate. They can find some ent wives. I've heard some of them are chilling near Dorwinion, so, you know, go check over there. Right, I think that's all the killing for this this turn. And again,
yes, my lord.
I know there's a settlement somewhere out there. Right, anyway, let's build some stuff. We've destroyed a lot of stuff. Now show the orcs that we can build stuff to. Imladr's got an armorer. Wonderful. Start some of these higher level troops. Get some army barracks if we have the culture for it. 68. I need 75 for the Galathrim. The reason I always wait is because if you have the necessary culture and then you build the settlement or the building, you are able to immediately train one of those troops. Whilst if you don't have the culture yet, you need to wait like a full replenishment timer, which is quite annoying. So let's get some art gallery first. Leothold got stables. I don't think I'll do anything with that really. Just a vineyard, I suppose. Tower Fill-in, the Great Art Gallery. Get some baths, you stinky lads. Anon and Arad got some barracks. Okay, I'll train some of these lads. Retrain some of them. Nah, don't need anything else. Brunos got an inn. Got an art gallery. Okay. Austin Thranduil got a blacksmith. Ooh, wonderful. I'm surprised I didn't have a blacksmith there before. I don't think I need it really. What I need mostly is culture and the ability to train high level troops. Population is decent, so we're actually kind of close to an upgrade. So might as well get some like stables in the meantime. Okay, and Elisar got upgraded. Oh, it looks so cool! Look at that! Ah, yes! It's really become an elven enclave. I love it. Let's get a shipwright. Rightio, let's build stuff in our newly acquired regions. Starting with repairing the damage we've done, of course. Culture, culture, culture. Culture, 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 culture. One of those words that start sounding weird the more you see it. Culture, 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 culture. Right, let's put 1 unit of Girthan in Minas Ithil. Oh, I already have a unit of Girthan. I need some archers then. March Wardens! That's enough to keep the peace and enough to keep Korthak away if he indeed tries to do anything funny. I already want to get this army moving. I thought I was quite explicitly leaving 1 unit behind. And we're going to gather a force to march towards Barad-dûr. We'll get some troops from Celeborn and Yrch Estolad. We'll muster a good army. And then I want an army to push towards this place. So let's see. I want to bring the Galathrim archers and the Elven King Bogard with the northern army towards Barad-dûr. And also the catapult. So I'll leave those behind in Cirith Ungol. I'm also going to leave behind... No, I'm not going to leave behind anyone else. Legolas, you don't have the biggest army right now, so you need to be a little bit careful. But I don't expect any Doomstacks to be popping up here. I know there's a settlement here, which I want to take. Can't imagine it having a lot of troops. If we do get attacked, then that's going to be pretty damn annoying. Look at that, baby! Hell to the air! I love how Gondor is military #1, but they haven't done anything for a long time. So yeah, whatever. I mean, if they just take Gelabrin, that'd be pretty damn nice. Gelabrin's actually becoming kind of an issue because they might push towards the Gate of Amdir. And why isn't Gondor taking Gelabrin? There's no reason for them not to be taking Gelabrin. I'm almost inclined to take an army and just teleport it right next to Gelabrin, just to kind of like nudge them. If anything, I'll have to send Rumo to take Gelabrin. I just don't want to get stabbed in the back. I've had so many problems with that. I don't particularly care about Farfest anyway, so... right, let's end the turn, I suppose. Even though I do have some money left. Let's send these troops south. Reinforcements. Reinforcements are always welcome. Right, you're going to Hadraikan. More troops are going to Donorag. That's kind of my new reinforcement spot. Go south. That's where we'll meet up. I know I can put like rally points, etc., but I don't do that kind of stuff. That's just not me. I'm too cool for that. Right, give me more. Give me more. Gervalag, yes, Ballistae, proper good archers, always welcome. Rightio. Okay. End the turn, see what happens. But, I mean, it is just a matter of time before the campaign ends. As I said, I'm really not looking forward to destroying all of Mordor. It's just so much of a slog. And lore-wise, it doesn't make any sense either because, you know, we're part of the White Council. We know we have the One Ring. So if we secure Barad-dûr, it's simply a matter of walking up Mount Doom and just dropping the One Ring in the volcano, and that's the end of that. We should be able to communicate to our enemies like, okay, the path is clear. We're doing all the heavy lifting here. Alright, let's just check for any unpleasantries. Nothing. Nothing. They have no armies. They're running away, if anything. Oh, there's Kamul. Fancy seeing him alive still. See, he's being annoying with Lumthag. I'm just going to take Gelabrin. I know I was going to use this army to push towards Varfes, but Gelabrin is a thorn in my side, and I was hoping that the Gondorians would take care of it, but they have proven to be unreliable at best. So, you know. Here we are. Radgas. I'm actually going to wait you out. You are not going to receive any help. I don't want to, because it's a castle, so, you know, can be dangerous. Right, let's do some planning, eh? I'm going to compose my army at the fort here. I want Celeborn. I want Haldir. Let's see. I want the March Wardens. I'm going to start with archers. I want these 2 archer units. I want the Aetherian Rangers. I think that's sufficient in terms of archers. We are going to Barad-dûr, right? I fought at Barad-dûr before. I'm a bit of a veteran, you could say. We don't need archers, really. Then I want the siege equipment. I'll have 2 ballista, which is actually plenty. Can I get the catapult in there? I can. Right. Let's see, I want some extra troops. Archers. Sentinels. Right. Actually, I could get some more archers with these. I don't have any Gervaleg with me. We don't need Gervaleg at Barad-dûr. Not a necessity. I do, however, want the Sentinels. And the Yavanna's Chosen. Could do with some extra infantry, though. Don't really have any amazing infantry. I got Ents. 5 Ents. Just kind of doing some thinking here. Could get these Yavanna's Chosen to join as well. I got 3 extra slots. Can I get some Orc Maulers as a mercenary unit, perhaps? Fine, I'll just get these units, whatever. It doesn't matter all that much. And then I can put these guys at like the Gate of Amdir, just to kind of bolster my defenses at the weak points, so to speak. Just so we don't have to worry about any invasions or anything like that. Right, and then I have a pretty decent army here, which I'll just keep in that fort for 1 extra turn. Oh, whatever. You're not going to attack me, and if you are, I'll kill you. Morigost. So I think after I take Morigost, we can round off the episode. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one, but I just really want to leave Barad-dûr to be its separate episode, right? And I'm just going to straight up ask for your opinion right now. If we take Barad-dûr, is it okay for you guys to consider the campaign 1? Or do you really want me to take down all of Mordor? It's not going to be, like... I'll just... quickly, because I'm ready to round it off anyway. It's not going to be too exciting, right? We take Morigost, we take Tharband, that's... because it looks like a lot of territory, but this... all this is 1 province. All this is 1 province. So in truth, once we take Barad-dûr and Morigost, I'll have 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 settlements left. That's not that much. And they're not gonna... they can't get Olokai there, they can't get Great Beast there. The best units they can get, I think, are Black Uruks. They can't get Sauron's Will, I don't think. They can't get their Morgul Chosen, anything fancy like that. They no longer have access to their vassal units like the Southron Lancers or the Rune units, because those come from the Black Gate and Minas Morgul or Cirith Ungol, one of the 2. It's not going to be too exciting. You know, that's kind of my thinking. And lore-wise, if we control Mount Doom, we should be able to be like, hey, whoever has the 1 ring, because lore-wise we should probably already know that, but whatever. You know, just go in there, drop the 1 ring, and that's the end of that. I'm not sure why there hasn't been any undertakings to destroy the 1 ring, but hey. So that's kind of my thinking, but if you guys are really like, no, Izzy, please continue, I can't get enough of your glorious elven campaign, then by all means let me know, and I'll take it into account. But for now, that's kind of my question to you for the next episode, and the question is really, will the next episode be the last one or not? But for now, let's kill Morthak, who has just a standard bodyguard, yep, and a unit of Orc Archers. Now, what kind of settlement are we talking about? It's a castle. Okay, interesting. So this could be a little bit difficult, as my chair seems to imply, but we got plenty of troops.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Rightio. Start deployment. Oh, the sky is looking particularly awful this day. Look at that. Like, I know Mordor has like an awful skybox, and I mean that in a good way, although there is a bit of texture stretching there. Like, it's always like red and bleak, but this one is even worse. I think Sauron's just pissed off. He's got a case of the red eye. Anyway, enough blabbering. Where shall we strike from? Where's the corner of doom? Where is the corner of doom? There is no corner of doom. Fine, we'll just go for the straight up approach then. Actually, this is a bit of a corner of doom for them. Rightio. Like, it'll scare them off if they're too close. Besides that, just deploy, win, kill, murder, pillage, meme. Yes, I've been playing some Total War Warhammer 3, and I've been playing a bit of Khorne, so that's probably why I might be so bloodsheddy. Is that a word? Bloodsheddy? I just made it a word. Deal with it. Like the wind. Do firebolts actually deal more damage? Let's see. No, that seems to be... Actually, I think firebolts are like 1% more damage. Because we were hitting solid 5s before, and then it was a 4. Interesting. And now it's 3s. This makes no sense. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Someone in the comment section will know. There is always someone in the comment section who will know. Isn't that one of the rules of the internet? If you want to know the answer to a certain question, don't ask the question, but just give the wrong answer, and someone is more likely to correct you than they are to give you the correct answer. Which is always funny. And in my experience, it has been true. Alright, send in the lads. Send in everyone, why not? What have we got to lose? Right. So this could very much be the penultimate battle. I mean, not really. If the next episode is indeed just the Battle of Barad-dûr, then I'll throw in something special, of course, to make it a bit longer, because otherwise it'll be a very short episode. It doesn't have to be a short episode. I want it to be a fully fledged ending, possibly with an outro as well, to tie up some of the questions. Wait, why do you have archers? That should not be legal. Did I completely miss that? I was looking at that army roster and I just completely skimmed over the archers. Run away! Get the Mythid in, please. I need those armor-piercing boys to wipe the floor with those Uruk bastards. And I'm playing this battle pretty stupid. Just kind of rushing in. But yeah, I mean, I've considered this campaign won a couple episodes ago, so I'm a little bit more risk prone. There we go. There we have it. Right, well, no, that's that. That is all that. Clear victory, 41 casualties. There you go. Hinadauer 74, Gov like only 21, that's a bit of a surprise, but okay. Legolas 66, ooh, scary number. Nice. Morigost is no Morigost. That was lame, that was so lame, I'm sorry. I apologize. Just like that, we have a large chunk of the Mordor territory. Let's plop down an extra watchtower because I feel like it. No one is sneaking up on me. There we go. Well, that is gonna be the end of this episode, I'm afraid. We'll do some building. Why not? Some nice construction stuff. Oh, wrong. Little message there. Rawburg got some farms. Wonderful. Rawburg is a settlement I care so little about. And again, I have upgraded it from a village to a town, so it has a nice elven campaign strategy model, which is neat, but hey. Cirith Ungol got the artist studio, good. Teach those uncultured orcs what real elven culture is. Yeah, that's all repairs, they're already building new stuff. Now, of course, in the next episode, we'll also take down Galabrin. I'll include that one, just because we want to showcase the Sami having some fun as well. But yeah, that could very well be the end. I do have so much money at this point. Let's just build some stuff. Although I'm building in most places, I don't think I'm not building anywhere where I can build. Okay. I can build some mediocre useful stuff. Donorak, all of song, why not? I like singing. Lately I've been really in the mood to do karaoke, which is funny because I've never done proper karaoke, but for some reason my brain is like, Izzy, let's do some karaoke. So I don't know. Maybe that will be the next YouTube series. Every intro is just me singing about what has happened in the past episode. Oh, that would be mega cringe. Okay, anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode, for episode 26. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me your feedback on how you want the series to end. If it's sufficient that we take Barad-dûr and consider it one. Or if indeed we need to take down all of Mordor, which will prolong this campaign by like 5 episodes or something like that. Let me know. And with that said, be sure to also cast your vote on the poll if you haven't already. And yeah, see you next episode.